What's going on, guys? Garrett here, and in this video we're going to be doing a brand new Q&A. This is episode 15 of a Q&A I do weekly. Well, I tried to. This week's questions are coming directly from Twitter, and of course you guys asked the questions and I have the answers. Now, yesterday I did a garage showcase. Well, today because I'm recording the same day, but you guys loved it and you guys absolutely crushed the likes. In this video we're going to up the bar by just a little bit. We're going to go for 30 likes. Now, guys, I know that's a lot, but let's try to crush it. If we can crush 30 likes, that'd be sick. But without further ado, let's jump right into the questions. The first question is coming from Shift X Drew, and he asked, what is your favorite vehicle in the Heist DLC and why? Well, this is a very good question, and honestly, I love the Heist DLC vehicles. A lot of them are amazing. Some of them cost way too much. I'm sure you guys can agree. Some of the ones I dislike the most have to be the Casco, the Electro. But some of my favorites include the Insurgent, the Heavy Insurgent, the Karen Kuruma, and the Valkyrie and the Savage, as well as the Hydra in terms of my aircraft vehicles. But I have to say the Heavy Insurgent Garage version is one of the cooler vehicles a part of the list, as well as the Karen Kuruma Armored and regular version, just because they're great four-door vehicles. But most of the, I guess, heist vehicles I do enjoy. The Heavy Insurgent and the Karen Kuruma are way ahead though on top of my list. So what is your favorite vehicle part of the Heist DLC? Let me know in the comment section. Next question is coming directly from Dan, and he asked, do you think Rockstar will add more cars from the past GTAs, as in the Hemis, Hot Ring Racers, Rangers, Windsor, etc? Hashtag Q&A. Well, thank you, Dan, for the question. And yes, I truly do believe Rockstar is in the works of adding more cars from the past, or more vehicles from the past. Now, the reason for this is because they've done so thus far. Example, the Hydra. There's a bunch of vehicles in the game that they haven't had before since the most recent DLCs, and they've added recently. I think every single DLC they've released in the past year has had one or even two vehicles from prior GTAs. So yeah, I think we're going to continue that trend and keep bringing out vehicles that we want to see from past GTAs. Next question is coming from William, and he asked, do you think Rockstar will add the ability to purchase more car slots in our garage, like 20 cars on each side instead of 20? Now, instead of 10. Now, personally, I don't think Rockstar will be adding to our current garages. So I don't think they're going to take, apartment 3 and it's a 10 car garage right now. They're not going to make you or allow you to have a 20 car out of that. But I do believe they might make it available for us to go ahead and purchase 20 car slot garages, 20 slot car garages. Maybe. Right now we have already enough 10 slot car garages to go around, and even though I think it would look cool to have a 20 slot car garage, I just don't think Rockstar's gonna go and do that just yet. I don't know. Personally, I haven't even filled up my garages all the way yet, so you guys saw my garage showcase yesterday. Not really sure what you guys have your garage looking like, but if you have all your garage slots filled, let me know in the comment section. Next question is coming from Blood, and he asks, if there was one thing you could add to GTA, and he says one thing, what would you add? Now, when I first thought of this question, I was like, man, what is one thing I really want a part of GTA Online? And then it clicked, just boom, it hit me. I want to see a City Stories DLC. Well, Garrett, what do you mean? Well, City Stories is basically where you can travel to Los Santos Airport and go to any of the past GTAs in a remastered or redone version for current gen, which is Xbox One and PS4. That would be sick. Like, if you could go in Los Santos and go to Vice City, that would be awesome. That would be something I really love to see. Hopefully Rockstar does something like this in the near future. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Next question comes from Nate, a very active viewer on the Twitch. Big shout out to Nate, Killer Curio. I love you guys watching. You may know him from twitch.tv/JoblessGarrett, where I stream daily. Every single day I stream on there. But he went ahead and asked, do you think Rockstar will make GTA where the map is the size of the world, or at least the United States? Now, in the past, there have been some modders or creators that went ahead and recreated the United States in the form of Grand Theft Auto. So they went ahead and added, Vice City, Los Santos, and they made this huge map where they included a bunch of different games from Rockstar in the map. And I'll have the picture over there. Make sure you guys check that out. There'll be a link down below if you guys want to see the actual image. But overall, yeah, I think it'd be really cool. Then that would be incorporated maybe into my city stories idea, where they go ahead and you can go to Los Santos and just fly anywhere you want. Similar to how the Crew has it, I guess. Where in the Crew, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that game, you can literally drive through the United States. But with this, I guess it'd be more like fly to each location. That'd be really cool. Next question comes from Things to Do in GTA 5, and he asked, do you think we should be able to sell our Pegasus vehicles? Now, when I first saw this, I was like, oh my god, this is something I've been wanting for a while. I've been wanting to modify and personalize Pegasus vehicles for quite a while now. And, you know, sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes we make purchases we don't want. And I think a lot of people have made purchases in the Pegasus vehicle field that they don't even use anymore. An example, the tank. For me, I never call my tank. I'm never like, oh, today's a perfect day to call the tank. Let's call it. Never. But, you know, some people still have these tanks, or even the Hydra, the Valkyrie, the Savage. All these vehicles are very expensive. And ideally, I would like to have the option to go ahead and sell these vehicles back or get half the price for them. That would be nice. But, of course, that might be something in the near future. We don't know. Maybe even like a Pegasus custom shop where you can go and take Pegasus vehicles and change them up and customize them. That'd be also pretty cool in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below about that idea. Now, next up, we have a bunch of different questions that I got them and I was like, should I use these? Because all these upcoming questions are from my friends in the YouTube and Twitch community. That's right. So a lot of your favorite YouTubers, a lot of your favorite Twitch streamers went ahead and tweeted me questions that are beyond weird, crazy, and some of them really, really out of this freaking world. But I'm going to answer them because they asked them. And these are my friends, and I want to show you guys how much they love me. Now, out of my friends, Jelly asked the most normal question. If you guys don't know Jelly, I record him often with Quabblecop and Josh, our Slogan Man, and he is a part of Team Robust, and he asked biggest cringe moment. Now, when he asked this, I was like, well, I can't really think of one specific moment that I was in the past, but I can think of one recently. Now, as you guys know, I am 24 years old. I'm from Miami, currently living in Washington, and when I went back to Miami in December, I reconnected with an old friend. She is a girl that I've known since middle school. I reconnected her since, you know, I haven't spoken to her in years. I've known her since middle school through high school, even talked to her a little bit in college, and then we just, you know, disconnected. That's how friendships happen when you get older. You know, you just lose track. Out of sight, out of mind type of thing. So, you know, we reconnected while I was down in Miami. You know, we talked a lot, we hooked up, whatever that happened. And she's the first girl I ever introduced to my mom. And of course, I'm back in Washington. She lives in Miami. And I think it was a bad idea to introduce her to my mom. Now, the reason for this, not because my mom's a bad lady. My mom was awesome. My mom's awesome. But my mom is very, I would say, clingy, and she's very cringy. I got a text message from the other day. Let me go ahead and find it real quick and read it. So, I haven't talked to this girl from Miami, and we didn't end off on bad note. You know, I still care for her. She cares for me. It's that distance sucks. And it's been about 2, maybe even 3 months since we really talked on the phone, text, whatever. And this is how I get notification. I call my mom. I was like, Mom, how's everything? Whatever. I called my mom, and she's like, yeah, you know, I went to the school the other day, and I so happened to leave my business card with the front desk lady to give it to, let's pretend her name is Gatorade. To give it to Gatorade. And I'm like, Mom, why did you do that? She's like, oh, I just want to see how she was doing. I'm like, Mom, like, you can't do that. She's like, oh, it's fine, don't worry. 2 days later, I get a text message from my mom that reads, here we go. I'm gonna read it to you. Look, I'm gonna show you that it says, look, see? Wait for it. Mom, you see right there? Mom. It reads, Garrett, Gatorade graduates on May 22nd. It would be nice if you were here. Smiley face. I can pay for your ticket if you want. Kissy face. Let me know. When I read this, I cringed so hard because I have no idea how my mom knew that she was graduating on May 22nd until I realized she's been talking to her. Apparently they're like best friends now. Great, thanks, Mom. If you're watching, it's weird. It's cringy. But without further ado, let's jump right into the next question. Hopefully you guys like the little look into my life that I have to deal with, because moms will be moms. I love my mom, and I love the girl Gatorade. She's great, but distance sucks. We're moving on to the next question. comes from Koali. Koali, or Steph, is a well-known Twitch streamer. She asked, how much do you love when John whispers sweet nothings into your ears? If you guys watch my vlogs, John is like one of my best friends in the YouTube space. I've known him for over a year now. We became really close thanks to another YouTuber, and me and him talk on a daily basis, I would say. And I just want to show you guys the weird messages I get from different YouTubers and Twitch streamers. So here's Koali's. This is what she thinks about when she wants to ask questions about my Q&A. Next one comes from your boy, the Saints fan. Many of you guys know him. He's a part of the squad. He is a straight up homie of mine. And he asks, why do you wake up so late? The real question should be, Garrett, why do you go to sleep so late? Because I go to sleep pretty much every single night around between 4 a.m. and 9 a.m. That's really, really late. And guess what? When I go to sleep at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., I'm going to wake up at 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m. because that's just normal. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even 7. It's still like normal hours of sleep. It's like 6 to 8 hours of sleep. So I'm not like waking up late. It's I go to sleep so late. Like right now, it's 3 in the morning. I just finished streaming and it's late. So here I am. Next question comes from Nico, my boy. If you guys watch the vlogs as well, he was in them. Part of the stream team group. I guess you would say it's Typical Gamer is one of his best friends. And he asked, do crabs think fish can fly? Think about that. Crabs are at the bottom of the ocean and they see fish. Do you think they think fish can fly? I thought it was a great question. I was like, God, that's a really good question. I don't know what a crab thinks. Imagine if you're looking up and you see something just going by you. Like, can fish see water? It's freaking crazy. Think about it. Mind blown. Next question comes from Allie. Now, Allie is a good friend of mine. She's a streamer. She streams daily, I think. Maybe I think she has Mondays off. I just found out the other day. Her Twitch handle is 2mg/c². And she asked some very political questions. She asked, what are your religious views? I think religion is cool. If you have a religion, good for you. Keep it up. Believe in what you gotta believe in. If you believe in a space monkey booty wrapper and that's your God, amen, more props to you. If you believe in, you know, the purple unicorn with the black hair is your God, yo, hey, do your thing. Whatever your religious views, cool. No problem with them. Next question she asked is like, what about abortion? Well, you know, abortion's abortion. I don't know. I don't know what to think about abortion. I'm not even gonna. I have no idea. Abortion. I don't have to get an abortion. I wouldn't get an abortion. I'm a guy. If I poop, is that considered abortion? I don't know. Next question. She asked, how do you feel about marijuana? Marijuana. Well, I'm not a smoker myself. Marijuana is legal in Washington. I don't care. You can smoke. It's not my lungs. You can go get high. Doesn't matter to me. I have no time. I literally have no time to smoke weed. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's just I stream, make videos all day, sleep, eat, poop. That's what my day consists of. That's about it. So, yeah. Next question comes from the Zombie Unicorn. She's also a Twitch streamer. She asked, when did you swim over from Cuba? Was it the same time you found out you liked dick in the butt? Why do you hate Australia? Well, Natalie, I didn't swim over from Cuba. If you guys didn't know, I am Cuban. Yep, I'm Spanish. Surprise, this white cracker knows Spanish fluently. Well, not in a working proficiency, but I can understand it very well. Speak it, I sound like a gringo, but hey, let's move past that. Was it the same time you found I don't like dick in my butt? I don't like anything going in my butt. But hey, if you partake in stuff in your butt, Natalie, hey, more power to you, girl. And lastly, she asked, why do you hate Australia? I do not hate Australia. GTA 5 was banned in Australia, and yes, people are saying it's my fault, but I do not take credit for that. It happened. It happened to the worst of us. Stay strong, Australia. I'm here for you. Daily videos, GTA 5. Last question comes from my boy Spears. He asks, are you circumcised? Well, Spears, that's a very personal question, but let's go ahead and look. You guys ready? All right, well, I was going to do it, but then YouTube decided not to let me show that. So we're going to go ahead and move forward. And thank you guys so much for all the awesome questions. If you guys want to ask questions for next week's episode, make sure you guys follow me on all social medias. Links to be found down below. And follow me on my Twitch as I stream daily. Go click those links right there. Or don't click them. Go visit them. And I love you guys. I'll see you guys tonight for a live stream at twitch.tv/JoblessGamers. Bye.